Hey YouTube, this is arokuoni, and this is my morphtronic deck list. um, it's actually a very unique morphtronic deck. I was at a tournament recently, and a guy looked through my deck. He said, "Wow, I don't run anything near this. It's quite unique." So here it is: 3 power tool dragons. Of course, they work perfectly with the morphtronics. 2 scoping. 2 cell phone, obvious. 2 Borden, because when it's an attack, all other morphtronics can attack directly, and when it's in defense, none of them can be destroyed by battle. Vidion. A lot of you say he sucks. Well, I say different, for this reason. With the way I run this deck, and as many times as it's won, this card, I've gotten it up to over 16,000 attack points. So if you guys think Vidion sucks, suck on 16,000 attack points, okay? Sounds good to me. So I got 2 of those in here. 2 clocking. He's good because the burn damage and everything. Got 2 of those. 2 magnets. Why I call it my morphtronic magnet deck. Now, the next few cards you're going to see are not morphtronic cards, or I have 1 copy of them. Black Salvo, very good. Machine type tuner, level 3. Dark Bug, his effect is... Here, I'll read it to you. When he's normal summoned, select and special summon 1 level 3 tuner monster from your graveyard. The effect of it is negated. Sorry. So, that's good because you can summon it out. If you already have a level 4, you can summon out that 3rd power tool. Gadget Driver, I've only come across 1, but it changes the position. Good for morphtronic map. Maha Velo. As many equipped spells as are in this deck, this is essential. This thing was a beast in its day, and I'm going to make it a beast now. I haven't dueled with it because I haven't drawn it in a duel, but it's a beast. Sunlight Unicorn, good for getting equipped spells. Morphtronic Boomboxing, good when powered up. Morphtronic Radion does the powering up. Okay. Oops. Here's my spells. 2 Morphtronic Map. Each time a monster, including your opponents, changes positions, it gets a Morphtronic counter. And for every 1, every Morphtronic monster gains 300 attack points. I have had some freaking powerful monsters. And with Borden on the field, it can be an instant KO. 2 double tool C&Ds, like the signature of Power Tool Dragon. 2 rocket piloters, you equip them to any monster. Monster can't be destroyed in battle, and at the end of the battle phase, monster that was attacked loses attack equal to the equipped monster. Yep. 1 Swords of Revealing Light. 1 Axe of Despair. I like to equip this to Power Tool Dragon, along with double 2 C&D. That way, during my opponent's turn, he has 3,300, but during my turn, he gets an extra 1,000. So it helps making your opponent target a very powerful monster, but at the same time, making you have an extremely powerful monster. Fairy Meteor Crush for Pierce. My Body as a shield to prevent a lot of monsters from being destroyed. Ecobio Dracmord, very good equip card. Kind of like a Venom, I'd say. Destroys 1 monster at a time. Mage Power, this thing was a bitch to get my hands on, but I finally got it. Everyone knows what it does. One Junk Box. One Power Pickaxe. I basically, forget what it does. I remove a monster from my opponent's graveyard to a level lower than the equipped monster, and the equipped monster gains 500 attack. Fortunately, it's a once per turn thing. So, moving on. Morphin Accelerator. Some of you may disagree with this one. Recycling batteries. It's add 2 Thunder type monsters with 1500 or less attack from your graveyard to your hand. That's good for obviously the only 2 Thunder monsters in here. Morphin Magnet. MST. Onto the traps. 2 morphtronic binds. Obvious, like a gravity bind if you have a morphtronic on the field. 2 force fields. Helps me from things like Sakuretsu armor, and I'm allowed to pull stuff out like other morphtronic monsters and morphtronic map. This card right here is essential to any morphtronic deck if you plan on using defense abilities. Instead of morphtronic monotron. Sure, monotron does the same thing, but this protects you from face down flip effects, or when this monster is flip face up. You know, they can't do it. Bam. 1 Scrap Iron Scarecrow. 1 Hidden Book of Spell. You can only activate it during your turn, but you're allowed to grab 2 spells from your graveyard and add them to your hand. Or I think. Add them to your deck and shuffle it. Power Break. As long as you have a Power Tool Dragon, you can basically return hang on, I'll read it to you guys. It says, activate only when you control a face-up Power Tool Dragon. Select up to 3 equipped cards on your side of the field and or in your graveyard. Return them to the deck and inflict 500 for each one. So that's a little bit of burn damage there for you. An extra synchro for this deck would be Black Rose Dragon. Not really recommended, but if you need that extra power, why not? I just want to show off. I bought a Black Rose Dragon tin, which is pretty hard to find in my town. But in that tin, I also pulled a Ghost Rare Black Rose Dragon. Just wanted to show that off because I thought that was really cool. Anyway, YouTube, I will catch you in my next deck list. Till then.